Oh, that's what I said, that they need to make a criminal referral. And it is purely symbolic on many ways, but in one critical way, it's that symbol is important, which is the United States government, the way that our branches of government, branches and the separation of powers works is that when all three branches of government are in agreement on one issue, the government's power to seek redress, to cure that issue, is at its peak, is the highest. So the Supreme Court understood this, despite them being compromised in so many ways today. They issued two very narrow rulings in Trump v. Thompson. First, they denied the risk of the block of the National Archive documents, and when they did that, they issued a narrow ruling that says pretty much cut out an exception for these documents for the committee. And the second ruling was a certiorari denial of Trump's appeal. So, what did the Supreme Court say when it denied appeal and when it granted the documents to the committee, and specifically said that the issue of executive privilege of a former POTUS has not been discussed because it was not brought up by Donald Trump. That was probably the only issue that the Supreme Court was going to talk about or thought was relevant in this case. But for that, though, the Supreme Court allowed the National Archive documents to go to the committee, which means the Supreme Court assented. It gave its stamp of approval, saying that we have not completely adjudicated the issue of executive privilege or the executive privilege of a former POTUS, but we will allow this particular congressional committee to have these particular sets of documents from the National Archives as they pertain to January 6th. It is a laser pointed, precise assent, signaling we are in agreement with you. Okay? That's why the committee and now the executive branch part of it, which is the Department of Justice, and the committee, which is the congressional part of it, they need to collaborate and cooperate and bring together the powers of the three branches of government. This is a case of first impression. This is beyond anything that we have ever considered before. There is no precedent for what is happening. A former president of the United States, who was then president of the United States, has never attacked our democracy before. And this person continues to attack our democracy. So we need to wake up.